Today I'm going to be showing you a very quick and brief tutorial on how to make your own homemade ghost pictures without the use of Photoshop. So what you'll need is a roll of 120 film and an old style box camera. It can look something like this or it can be older than this. But what you have to make sure is that it does not have double exposure protection. So what this means that you can take two pictures without advancing the film, like this. That's one picture, two picture. As you can see, you can take two pictures without it trying to stop you. However, you have to be careful that you don't get cameras like this one here. Wind up the film. You can take one picture, but it won't let you take another picture so that you don't get a double exposure. But when you're making your own ghost pictures, you want to do that. So I would recommend that you get an old camera like this that takes 120 film, because 120 film is pretty much the only type of film left that you can get for box cameras. And since it was being made for over 100 years, a lot of box cameras do take it. So even if you get one that's 100 years old or 90 years old and takes 120, you can still use it, which I've done before actually. So, and here's some examples of some ghost pictures I got, although they aren't the best. So you can see this one was taken a little bit too late at night, so it was quite a bit underexposed. And here's another one over here, which is a little bit better, but it got blurred a bit because the tripod got pushed. That's another note. When you're buying a camera, make sure that it has a tripod socket. That's very important, because if you bump it at all, you're gonna get a blurry effect like this one right here, and it doesn't look as good. Unless you want a blurry effect, you can do that too. So, with this, is a little bit better and more interesting than using Photoshop, because you get these weird little effects that you don't intend to happen, like this big light leak mark here that makes the photo look more authentic and like it was taken 100 years ago possibly. And also you have negatives now that you have, so you can, if someone says, oh that's totally fake, you just did that with Photoshop, you can show them the negatives, because negatives don't lie and you can't Photoshop on those old pieces of film like that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, this brief introduction on how to make ghost pictures with film cameras and without the use of Photoshop or any electronic equipment. Thanks for listening.